Hi Flosstube,
I'm Rolanda.
and I'm Kylie.
And this is
Rose Crafty Corner. Welcome everyone, great to have you back, or if you are new, welcome, great to have you here too. We are primarily a cross-stitch channel, if you weren't aware of that, and
in case you found us randomly.
in case you happened across us some other way. We'd love to know how you found us if you are new.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment.
Who recommended you to us?
If that was the case, or did you stumble upon us? So occasionally we do have some other crafts, but today is all about the cross stitch.
It is.
So we'll get straight into our new starts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You go first.
I started the Supernatural Mandala. This one is from Atomic Tiki Pins. And I'm stitching it on a 32 count black linen because there is some fractional stitches in it. And I started it on the 13th of September, which is the 20th anniversary of the TV series airing. So
that's a good date to start it.
Yeah, well, that was why we picked that date.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this one as a stitch along with a bunch of other people, but our friend Jeanette is doing it, and it was actually Hannah, the Okie Stitcher, that brought it to my attention and made me aware that there was a stitch along for it. So we'll pop the hashtag in, and if you want to join in on it, you certainly can, because it'll be going for a while.
Yeah, it's a big pattern, isn't it?
Fairly big pattern, yeah. It was like 55,000 stitches or something, so it's going to take a while. But I managed to get Castiel's halo in and part of his trench coat. I'm just working my way down that side first, and then I'll do the other side of it at a later date.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well done.
So I'm using the called for DMCs on that one as well.
How many stitches did you get on that one? I missed it.
Sorry, I forgot to say it.
Okay.
I've done 772 stitches, which is put it at 1.36%. At least I'm over one.
Yeah.
I'm stitching at 2 over 2 on the 32 count as well.
Excellent. Oh yeah, wow, look at that halo.
Yeah, and there is actually a like a white metallic thread that's to go in there backstitched, like throughout the halo, but I'll leave that till the end. Cool. Because I don't want it getting, ruined or anything in the meantime.
Yeah, you don't want to get it loose or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
And
all right.
You have a new start as well.
I have two.
2 new starts. I only had the one.
Well, technically it's one, and then the other one's a model stitch. So they're new starts, but
still, yeah.
Alrighty, my first one is Floral Pouch by Doreen Jones. And
make sure we get the whole thing in there.
Yeah. This is a sale that I'm doing with some friends of mine, and we were doing the Extraordinary Birds, and then after that we decided to do this. So we just keep continuing on. I spent 1.5 days on it, did 622 stitches, and I'm at 11.47%. So this was week 1 for us. Week 2 has come, and I might have to go in a little bit. That tiny little bit of yellow there, that's the start of week... Oopsie. That's the start of week 2, just there. So this was the one that I was gridding because I was just trying to get to see if it was going to fit on the piece of fabric, first of all. And then I just gridded across to try and get, because there's a big jump between these boxes and the start of that next flower. So I wanted to make sure that I was putting it in the right position so it would all fit. Yeah. Because it's all stitched as one piece. And then... so this is actually the bottom of the fabric, but it becomes the top of the pouch. So it folds over like this, and then the back of it's there, and then the bottom of the pouch is then the top part of the material. So essentially it's going to look like this when it's finished. So yeah, that was that one. And then the second one is a model stitch for our lovely friend Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs, and I'm stitching it on her fairy floss, and this is a 16 count.
Yeah. So
And-
if you don't know, Lisa from Paddock Lane Designs does dye fabric.
Yeah, and she makes patterns and all the things
as well. Yeah, she's very talented.
Yes, and she told me why she wanted me to stitch this, but she didn't tell me whether I was allowed to let everybody know. So I'm going to reserve that until next time because obviously I'm going to stitch more on it.
Yeah,
and I'll ask her in the meantime. Okay, this is called Stitching with My Friends. And I'm not sure if you can realise, but you've probably seen the cover photo by now. They're flamingos. So there's 3 flamingos partying with each other and they're stitching. Sounds like a great party to me.
Party. Woohoo.
So, so that's the one in the works. I spent 3 days on it and I did 952 stitches and I'm at 39.13%.
So not too big.
It's not a big one. I'm pretty sure it'll fit mostly in this, maybe a little bit down the bottom here. I'll have to move the hoop. But yeah, it's not a huge design. So, and as you might be well aware, I'm only stitching at night time now. So it didn't take too long to get involved and you know what I mean? And the first night involved finding the fabric, finding the threads, all the things. So it wasn't completely just all stitching. But yeah.
Got to kit it up before you can stitch it.
That's right. I'm really enjoying it. And like it's on a big piece of fabric. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah. So I'll just cut that off in the corner and it's a surprise of how I'm going to fully finish it for Lisa. So you'll have to stay tuned. Because it's going to be different to her other fully finishes. So yeah.
Cool.
Very exciting. And that's my new starts.
That's your new starts. So we will now move into our whips. All right. So I've been doing wheel spins, sometimes daily, sometimes every second day, depending on what I'm doing. The first one that came up for me was Witch's Hollow. This is from Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I'm stitching it on a 20 count orange even weave. And started this one on Adelaide's birthday. It was a stitch along for her birthday, Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches. She's doing a orange fabric Halloween sale. It's a long one. I keep forgetting the order sometimes. So that was on the 22nd of July that was started. And I'm using the called for DMC and stitching at 2/2. So mine will be, quite a decent size. And I only actually did 137 stitches on this one since I showed it last. And that has brought it to 4.75%.
Oh, almost a 5.
Close, but not quite. Yeah. So I'm just going to kind of keep filling it across because the top section is full coverage and a lot of the colours actually come across the page rather than down. So I'm going to put it away.
Have you got much more to go on this side till you get to the edge?
I've still got about a page to come across. A little bit. This bit has started in the last page that comes across, and then so a little bit more across, and then I'll be filling all that in all the way across.
Yeah, and then working your way down.
Then start working my way down to everything else, because then I'll have the full coverage bit done.
Excellent.
So that will be nice.
Nice. Yeah. All right, that's that one.
That's first one.
Yep.
And then the next spin was for the Faith, Hope, Love 2024 Mystery Cell from Fox and Rabbit. I am stitching this one on a 32 count pale purple Zweigart Belfast linen. I started it on the 1st of June. Ro, Jeanette and I are all supposed to be stitching this one together.
I'm still in this.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
That's where we started, was that corner. So it is a big one. That does take a while.
Yeah.
So since I showed it last,
and I'm doing one stitch at a time too because I've got the Silks for You threads. So
yes,
it slows you down a bit.
I'm doing this 2/2, and I'm just using some random threads that I had. I just throw them in the bag, and I just pick out. I got you to pick out colours on the weekend.
She did.
So I already had this done last time, and I've since got Faith and the little rose, this little motif, and this one done here too.
So I'm responsible for the colours for this one and this one.
Mostly, yeah. Yeah, look, sometimes I do a random draw or get someone else to do a random draw for me. Sometimes I pick and choose. We did pick and choose for the rose.
Yeah.
And I think you started off pulling out around a few random ones, and then we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, they actually look all right together.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's like, oh, we need a pink or something.
Yeah,
And
we need
so-
more specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the faith I did in, I picked those colours as well because I actually Googled what colours represent faith.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the white, and then there was also green, and there was also yellow. So depending on, what your
Beliefs
follow
are.
and I thought they worked quite well together as well. So.
Well, when I think of faith, I would think of white.
Yeah,
It's like
because
pure,
purity
you know what I
and
mean?
stuff,
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do the whole thing white, so I needed
Yeah,
a
no,
couple
I
of
get
other
that.
colours.
Yeah.
And a couple of other
And
colours.
the white jumps out with the words. If you
Yeah.
had done it all white, it wouldn't have jumped out.
No. So I'm really happy with how this one's coming along and loving a lot of the colours and everything that I'm actually ending up with. So,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
quite happy with that. So did I say I did 2,109 stitches on that one?
Wow.
Because when I get going on that one, I just love it. I just keep going. I think I did it for 2 or 3 days because I just was enjoying it so much.
Yeah, she did it at the Stitchy meetup.
Yeah, I did some at the Stitchy meetup. So I think it's actually spun up a couple of times as well.
I think you got 2 motifs finished that day.
I got
didn't
the 2 small ones
you? Yeah,
done.
so the rose and the
Yeah, and that
bluey
one.
one.
And then I started on this one because we still had more time. So then I think the next day or 2 I kept going on that one just to get that finished.
Yeah.
because I don't want to have to show half of my
yeah,
teeth.
I'm like that too.
I'd like to get it finished.
But
Plus, because I'm picking the colours out randomly, I then have to keep those colours where I know where they are.
Yeah,
so
separate
it's easier
from the
if I
others.
just do the whole motif at the time
Yep,
before I put things away.
I
So,
completely agree.
yeah. So, that one's now at 20.13%.
Wow.
Yeah, so it actually does come along quite quickly when you're doing it. And
it
that's
does.
with doing, multiple colours and picking and choosing and sometimes. So,
Yeah.
yeah. The next one
Alrighty. Oh, look
is
at
a little
you.
one.
I've been waiting for this one to make an appearance.
So, this one is the Tropical Holiday Gnome. This one I started on our cruise last year. It's on a 14 count white Aida, and I'm using my CXC threads. Where I could match a DMC number, I did, and then I had to substitute some other ones. So, I started this one on the 1st of August last year while we were on the cruise, and I've got 1,341 stitches done. Since we showed it last, which has brought it to 75.11%.
Oh, you've cracked the three-quarter mark.
I finished the whole pineapple, and I've done the flower there as well, and I've started on the umbrella. So there's not heaps left. There's under 1,000 stitches to go.
Yep.
Then there'll be the back stitch. There's quite a bit of back stitch.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to get it finished this month.
Nice.
Yep. That's one that, should be pretty quick and easy to get off my list because a lot of the colours is like, blocks of. So
Yeah.
it's
That's
easy.
right. Yeah. And we were given this pattern by
Oh, yes. I didn't say
Favourite
that as well.
Gnome as well.
So she's Favourite Gnome on Etsy, or otherwise known as Cupebroidery.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the same designer as I've bought all those other bunch of gnomes. If you're new here, go back and watch our other videos.
Ro
because
loves
you'll see
gnomes.
Gnome.
If you like gnomes, you're in the right place.
They haven't made an appearance in a little while. What's going on? They're all secretly hiding at home.
All right, and then the next one I worked on was Flying Lesson. This one is from Silver Creek Samplers, and I'm stitching it on a 16 count pale green kind of mottled Aida, which I got from Paddock Lane Designs. I don't have a colour yet. I don't know what colour that one actually was because I got it in like a mixed bag. So there was a few different
Mystery.
greens, I think, that one.
Yeah.
On it, yeah. No, I got that. Got a like a scrap bag kind of.
Yeah.
From one of the retreats that we went to, and there was a few different bits and pieces in different greens. So they didn't have names on them, unfortunately.
Normally I can tell Lisa's fabrics by their names, but I don't recognise this one. It's not Green Meadow.
It may be one she doesn't do anymore. I'm not sure. She might leave us a comment if she's watching and let us know what it's actually called if she can remember.
And it's a little greener than what it is in the camera as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I thought it worked well with this pattern because there is greens in it. And you can see I've done a couple of the green. There's dots in between the words, wherever they are. Up there.
Oh, there we go.
So you can see that the green does show up on it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So I started this one on the 31st of October last year. So it's nearly at a year. So yeah, that was our Halloween start. We both started that one on Halloween. Yep. So I've done 395 stitches and that's brought it to 23.07%. So I finished off the word night and I finished flyby as well. So
excellent.
Yeah, I'll have to decide whether I go up or down next time.
Yeah. Don't have any decisions on that just yet, do you?
Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Depends how I feel when I get to it.
Yeah.
So that was all of the whips I've worked on in the last couple of weeks. What have you been busy with?
Well, have I been busy? All right.
Have you?
Well, yes, but not just with stitching. All right. First one is my whip that I like to work on Wednesdays when I head over to Coco. And I didn't get much done there because I was busy doing work stuff. So I decided to work on the Thursday, the day after as well, to get the icon finished, which is the birdie. So here she is. All right, now I worked on this bird here. So
do you want to say what it is and who it's
that
by?
one is called, oh yeah, this is Extraordinary Birds by Lola Crow. Oh dear, I feel so out of whack. Now, this one was called, it's feature 8, the Big Horn. I spent 2 days on it and did 695 stitches. And I did the back stitch in it as well. So I'm back stitching as I go now.
Cool.
So it's not all left to the end because there's a massive amount if you leave it to the end. And it's probably going to be harder because of all the different colours.
True.
It's done on a 28 count Paddock Lane Designs fabric. I can't remember what the colour is off the top of my head. I'm going to keep working on this every Wednesday when I go to Coco until it's finished. So it may not be finished. It probably won't be finished this year, but that's fine. I don't mind if it carries over to next year. And then I'll just work on one section at a time. And I'm going to work from the top down because obviously it's in the scroll frame here and
all
it's got
the
the
parts
extension
are out
bar.
now, aren't they?
Yeah. And so rather than scroll up and down, I'm just going to work whatever's up the top and work down. So, that's
good.
that one.
Cool.
Alrighty. And then the second one I worked on was 324 because I pulled out some more colours from other projects and I was like, let me see what's in there. And as I was kitting up other projects, I was like, I wonder if this colour's in there. So it was pretty random. One here and one there.
See, Rebecca, she's still working on it.
Yeah. Slowly but surely, we'll get there.
Yep. Run your own race, right?
Yep, that's it. So I did 22 motifs in the past 2 weeks. And as you can see, they're almost like confetti, just like, boop. I spent 2 days on it, 842 stitches, and I'm now at 41.01%.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So you're getting close to halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah. In between, all your other things that you got to do.
Yeah, it was funny, like, I probably had 3 squares to every one motif that I did. I can't remember exactly what it was, but at the time I was like, oh, another square, that'd be quick. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, a motif, that's going to take a little bit longer.
A little bit. Not heaps though, right?
No. It was just, like kitting up a project, putting the thread on the floss drops and stuff. And then if I could smash out a little square, it was like so quick. And then when it came to the motif, I was like, a little bit longer. It's by Works by ABC. I forgot to say that. And I'm just doing it on a plain white, I think it's a 16 count Zweigart fabric.
Okay.
So yeah, I wanted to just keep it white because let everything else, all the colours pop. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to work out what I'm going to do mine on next year.
Okay, and then the third one is Divine Beasts by Needle Designs. And you can get this pattern through their Ko-fi channel. And part 2 was released on September the 1st. Okay. So I was a little behind and I worked on Cerberus. And I also worked on the border here. I love this border. This border just goes so quick, and I'm surprised because it's one stitch at a time, being the Colorist DMC, which usually slows me down a little bit if I'm doing one at a time. But I think it's the rhythm that you get in doing that shape. And then, like, I just keep going and going, and then I need to stop and count on the pattern how many of these little, like, each
How many
one
ups
like
and
that.
downs have you done?
Yeah, so I basically call each one up and around and down as one. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the pattern, and then matching them up. So make sure I have enough, because otherwise I could just keep going and going and going and going.
Don't do that.
And then I worked with, I think, 3 or 4 different purples on Cerberus. So you can see his little ear coming through just here. And then I can kind of see it. I don't know if you can, but this is going to be like his snout area of one of the puppy dogs' heads. It's one puppy dog. It's not really a puppy dog, but it's a dog.
One dog,
with 3 heads. So, yeah, one of his heads there. So, yeah, I love working on that one. I love this fabric. It's 28 count even weave Brittany. And I got that from Sharon at Crafty Threads. And I don't know what it is. I just love working. It's so easy to work on. It makes stitching a dream, you know what I mean? Like, it just glides through.
Yeah.
2 days I spent on that one, 810 stitches. So part 1 and the frame, which was Pegasus and the frame, is it now at 89.27. So it's just the frame part that I need to finish off there. And then part 2, which is Cerberus, is at 15.87%.
Cool.
So that's that one. Yeah, and that's all my whips.
All right. I have a finish.
Yay!
Yay! I was very close last time.
Can you guys guess what it was?
Possibly.
Possibly. If they're paying attention, they will.
If they watched the last one and I said I was very close to finishing it. It's Baby in a Corner.
Yay!
From Industrious Owl Endeavours on Etsy. I stitched it on an 11 count Aida that I tea-dyed myself, and started on the 16th of May last year, 2024, and finished it on the 12th of September this year. So it took, over a year. I wasn't working solidly on it or anything. And I used the called for DMC, and our friend Jeanette and I were stitching this one as a stitch along as well. So, and I finished it. So it's one less on my list before I get into all my Spooktober plans.
Do you have plans on how you want to FFO it?
I probably just frame it. Maybe if I can find a frame the right size.
Yeah, I was going to say it would look really good in a frame.
Yeah. And I debated about doing the border or not, but I think it just gives it like a nice finished look.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I agree. It looks more finished.
Yeah. So
she's done.
I'm quite happy to have. We'll just show where it was last time.
Yep.
I only had 166 full crosses left to do last time, so I did that, and I did 306 backstitch. So so the words here and baby, I did say last time, was backstitched all the way around. Yeah, and there's a tiny bit on the front of the car which I had done, and then the border.
Yeah, I remember you still had to. I remember you still had to do part of the framing.
Yeah,
border.
So there wasn't much left to do, but it's done now.
Yay!
Yay! So that was my finish.
Excellent.
And Rory didn't have a finish, but she has a fully finished.
I do.
An FFO, fully finished object. I do not have any of those.
Alrighty. So I think it was last time we showed these frames that I bought. Yeah. So I went home and unpacked because it's always a mission to pack for here and then go home and unpack. And I thought, I wonder if that'll fit. So I pulled this particular fully finish out, and I was like, I'd been wanting to finish it for a little while and just didn't really have like the finish for it.
Yeah.
And when I saw it fit in the frame perfectly, I was like, bang.
Yay.
So we've got dancing skeletons, and it's by Daily Cross Stitch. So they have a website. So dailycrossstitch.com, I think it is.
I think so.
And way back, like, I don't know, last year, the year before, wherever it was, I bought the whole site. So there was a listing and you could buy the whole site. So it was past and future releases. So that's where I got it from. However, I've now seen it's available on their Etsy store as well.
Uh-huh.
So you can either go to the website or the Etsy store.
Excellent.
To get this one. So it's actually called Skelly Dancers. I keep getting it around the other wrong way. But I'm so glad they fit in there. Like,
yeah,
it's
just very cute.
So cute.
So that'll be up on our board for Spooktober.
Yep, definitely.
Keep an eye out for that one.
Yep.
Yay. Nice.
Okay, that's it.
That's it for finishes and FFOs. So we will move into our plans. We've still got, a few days left of September, so I'll still continue doing my September sales. I'll do a wheel spin. Should I do it now?
Yeah.
See what I'll work on later. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we
I've got my iPad, so let's give this wheel a spin. See what I'm going to be working on. Our Australasian adventure.
It took its time, right?
Just like, it might be this one, but no, I'm still ticking. So Australasian adventure will be what I will work on today if I get a chance. If not, it'll be tomorrow.
We got quite a busy day, so
we do.
You may
always
or may
do
not
on
get to
Thursdays.
it. Yeah.
So yes, I will be continuing on with the sales. Now you know which one I'll be working on.
Yay.
A day or two.
You might be able to catch up to me then.
I doubt it. We'll see if I have time, because I also want to finish the tropical holiday gnome as well.
Oh, yes, of
so,
course. Yeah,
that's kind of my evening stitch. I've worked out how many stitches I need to do each day to get that finished in time. So,
excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so
Your
I
plans for the rest of the month?
Still haven't touched the Whip Go catch-up ones.
I haven't touched my Whipco ones either, because they're new starts. So
I'm
I just
gonna-
keep not wanting to.
I'm going to have to push them over to November, because there's no way I'm going to be able to fit them in October.
No, same.
So I know now that I'm going to have 4, maybe 6 to do in November.
Yeah, because the numbers haven't come out
catch-ups
yet.
The 2 Octobers and then the 2 Novembers.
We don't know what the October numbers are yet. They haven't come out at the time of filming. So, yeah.
So the other plans that I have is to continue on with the model stitch that I'm doing for Lisa, for Paddock Lane Designs. To continue on with the floral pouch, because I want to try and get as much of that done as I can, so I don't feel the pressure in October to keep up.
Yeah.
And then possibly I still want to get to my Joyful World sale for October, because it's not going to fit in October with all the other plans that we have.
No, we will do a separate video of our Spooktober plans.
Yeah, so I want to try and prep, because I know that October is not going to be like a normal month of every other month this year. And then we've got a Stitchy catch-up.
We do have a Stitchy catch-up coming. So,
and then we've got Strident sale this weekend.
Strident sale is this weekend, so I'll have to work out what I'm going to be doing for that. That'll be a wheel spin.
Well, I mean, you could do your tropical holiday gnome, because we started that together. You could.
I have plenty of options.
Yeah.
Everything I'm doing this month is a sale.
Yeah, it's a sale. Yeah, that's right. I will probably concentrate on either the floral pouch or the Joyful World sale this weekend.
For the Strident sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to see, because I've got plenty.
Yeah.
That need to be worked on.
Got a couple of days till then.
We'll see. I'll do a wheel spin tomorrow maybe and see what comes up.
Yep.
And go from there.
Yeah, go from there.
Check out our Instagram if you want to find out.
Yeah. And then, also, next month, we're both doing wheel spins. So we'll have a lot of wheel spins on Instagram next month.
Yes. Yes. So, it's almost October. We have a separate video for our plans for that month. So if you're not into Halloween and you don't want to worry about it, you don't have to watch that one.
Yep.
If you are into Halloween
and you want to see what we're doing.
You want to see what we're doing and maybe get enabled.
Yep.
go and watch that one too.
That's it.
So yeah, we thought we'd do that as a separate one. Otherwise, this would be huge.
Yeah. And don't say it because you'll jinx us about it being.
I was just gonna.
Yeah.
I was thinking it.
Alrighty.
Regular viewers know what I was thinking.
I knew.
Every time I say it, it's not.
Yeah. She jinxes us. All right. That's all for plans for me.
It is.
Do you have any other plans?
No, not at this stage.
Okay.
That'll probably keep me busy enough, I think.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now we have haul, yeah?
Yes. I don't have any physical haul, but Ro has some. One
little
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm thinking I might put this behind it just so you can see it better because it's that tiny. Okay, so I did JK's order months and months ago, and these were on back order. So they finally came in.
Yay.
They're little glass treasures. And I'm pretty sure we ordered this one. Jeanette and I ordered some. I'm pretty sure this was for one of the Bella Filippina, either Snow White, Belle. I think it was Belle.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just the 3 little treasures there. And as always, whenever you get something from JK, she sends her a card with a little needle line, and it's a little blue ladybug.
That's cute.
So, yeah, very cute. So that's it for physical haul. Are you shocked?
I was when I realised we barely had any.
Yeah. It's the episode with no haul, basically.
Almost, yeah.
We got a little bit of digital.
We do have some digital haul, so we'll move into that.
Yeah.
So Cherry Hill Stitchery, sadly, is closing down. Any day now.
The end of the month.
Before the end of the month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they will be shutting down their Etsy shop, their everything. They will not
the
be
whole
doing
business.
any of it anymore.
Yeah.
So, and they're having a sale at the moment. So I got a few of their digital patterns. Mm-hmm. Shockingly, the first one's a Halloween one.
Are you shocked?
I know. You're all surprised. Yes, it says, if the shoes fit. And I thought that was really cute. Mm-hmm. And then I got this one has been sitting in my car. Well, they've both been sitting in my car. Mm-hmm. This one I just thought was quite cute and funny. It's Leprechauns Made Me Do It, which is a good one for St. Paddy's Day.
Yep.
And then while we were scrolling through looking, I also found this little one, We Folk Welcome, and I just thought that was so cute too for St. Paddy's again.
Yep.
So they were the ones that I got.
Alrighty. Now I got, because I've bought from Cherry Hill Stitchery in the past on Etsy, and I've got quite a few of their patterns.
Yeah.
So I only got a couple that I didn't have that I was interested in. So this one is called Have a Cup of Cheer. And I really I did the Jingle Bell Sleigh Ride Co. last year. Yes, I finished it last year. And then I had another one to go along with that. So I'm going to do these ones and then display them all together somewhere, somehow. If I can find that finished piece at home. Because it's finished.
Still unpacking.
Yeah. And I know it's got an extra lot of fabric rolled up on the bottom of it. Then the second one is the Frosted Peppermint Sweet Shoppy. And then the third one is Candy Cane Cottage. And so I thought, well, all 3 of them, go nicely together with my Christmas themey pieces.
You're more Christmassy than I am. I'm more Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That's all right.
And then part 2 of Satsuma Street came out.
Yeah.
And I think actually part 3 comes out in 2 days' time. I haven't even started part 1 yet.
Oopsie.
So it's like, okay.
It'll be there when you get to it.
Yeah. At this stage, the whole thing will be out before I'll start it.
Yeah. Sometimes that works.
I got Trick or Treat from Primrose Cottage, and this is in preparation for Spooktober. So sneak peek.
Unless you watch that one first. And then...
Yeah. And then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the other sneak peek unless you've watched the other one first, is Eek Boo Shriek, again from Primrose Cottage.
Yeah.
So they're two little tiny ones. Now I have a list, not as big as Kylie's, of Halloween patterns.
It was twice as big as mine.
Well, not
And it got cut down.
Not your whole list of whole Halloween.
Oh God, no.
No.
Well over 100 of those. I have to pick and choose each year which ones I'm going to do.
Yes. But I don't. What I'm trying to say is I don't own as many as what Kylie does. And then so I had a list and I had to really sort of
cut it down.
Yeah, and I knew that when I was making the list, I wasn't going to touch all of them. 4 of them were whips, and then we had a couple of new starts together because we're doing them together. But then I wanted a couple of small ones. So these were the small ones that made the cut.
Yay! Okay. All right. That's the end of our haul.
That's it. Yeah.
Believe it or not, that was it. That's the smallest amount of haul ever, I think.
I know, right?
All right. But we do have some RAK'S.
We do.
So RAK'S is Random Acts of Kindness. Now, where I go to my craft group on a Monday, they have like a section where people can just come and donate free stuff. So I picked up this frame.
Nice.
Because I thought, well, that's kind of, a different sort of
around
finish
the
on
edge,
it.
around the
It's
border.
not just a flat, plain finish.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was pretty cool. I could use that for something. And it's brand new. It's still in the plastic.
Excellent.
So, that's always good. And we got some things from our last Stitchy meetup.
Yep, we sure did.
One of the ladies there is destashing a lot of her stuff because she's moving overseas. So we will miss her when she goes.
Okay, so we're doing that one. Yep.
So I picked up this one. This is a Dimensions one. It's got the little charms that go on it in there. It's quite an older one. I think we worked out it was 1996. Yeah, copyright 1996. So
Yeah, you won't get that these days.
probably can't get that anywhere anymore. I don't think it's a whole kit. I think it's just the pattern and the charms. But yeah, got that one.
Nice. The important stuff is there, the charms.
That's right. That's stuff I can't find easily.
exactly,
Fabric and threads. I got heaps of.
Yeah.
There was this, which I think you make into a little pouch.
Yeah.
Because it's got a zip in there. It's got threads to do some sort of stitching
fabric
in there. And I got this poppy pattern. So, good for our Anzac and Remembrance Days. And then I also grabbed Needlework Requires Patience. I thought that was cute. And I'm like, yeah, it's so true. Yeah. So they were the ones that I picked up.
Beautiful.
You picked up a few other ones.
I got an anchor cross stitch kit called In a Spin, and it's a little ballerina girl. Oh, she's so cute. And you can see it hasn't been opened. Then I picked up this one, which is a kit from, I'm not sure where
Craft
it came
Maker,
from.
wherever that is.
But yeah, so it comes with the hoop, the fabric, all the threads, you name it.
And the thread cards too.
Yeah, and the pattern is actually printed on the fabric as well. So it'll be a good travel stitch for me to go out and just, because then I can't stuff it up. Like for medical appointments and things like that when I'm stressed, Then she had collected some of the Disney cross-stitch ones. So the different magazines in here, 119, 120, 118. So they're not like,
it's not all
that's
of them, 'cause there's
116.
heaps of them.
Yeah. And then she gave me some of the threads that go along with it that were in the pack when you bought that one.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was all from her.
Yep.
And then also from Stitchy Meetup, I got given this one, or I picked up this one, Once Upon a Dinosaur. So I have a couple of boy nephews, and I'm sure they're going to get into dinosaurs very soon. So if they do, I've got something prepared.
Cool.
Also, Stitchy Meetup, I gave one of our lovely friends, Anne, some baby bibs to stitch on because she needs to stitch some baby bibs because she has a grandchild, I think, coming very soon.
Cool.
So what she did was paid me in a swap.
Trade.
So she gave me these cross-stitch hand towels. Do you want to hold the white ones? Yes, please. I haven't got enough arms and hands.
No.
So there's 2 like apricot-y ones, and then there's 3 like white off-white kind of ones.
Yeah, that one's more off-white.
Yeah. And they're beautiful and soft.
Yeah.
Like they're just lovely.
Nice.
And then when I was at Coco, Denise passed on this beautiful flamingo pattern, which we have spoken about before. You had me at flamingo. Now I have the fabric. I know where the fabric is.
That's important.
So I'm not sure when this will get started. If November, I think December will probably be pushing it too much. So might be next year, yeah. So don't hold me to it this year. If it gets done this year, that's a bonus.
It's a miracle.
And then, it's a miracle, all right? And then I got a bag of threads from one of our lovely friends.
A lot of variegated ones.
Yeah, variegated ones in there.
Ooh.
So she was like, I know how you like your variegated. So,
I do too.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is it, I think. Yep, done.
Okay, so we are going to move into Flosstubes that we've been watching.
Yep.
I haven't been watching a lot. It's school holidays here at the moment, so it's a bit hard to, watch anything with the kids home.
And for once I line up with you, like I haven't been watching a lot either. It's normally like one of us doesn't watch a lot and the other one watches lots.
So one I did want to mention that I did watch was Amy from Anxiety.Stitched. Now, she used to be the Stitchy duo with her friend Brooke. They were doing the videos together, and unfortunately Brooke has stepped away from doing the Flosstubes for now. So Amy has rebranded, and she's now got it in line with all of her other social media things. So it is Anxiety.Stitched.
I caught up on hers as well.
Yeah, so she sort of went through some of her plans, and when she came up here to visit us, just to visit us. We like to joke and say it was all about us. But
Yeah, exactly.
She was on a road trip with her family. And we actually got to meet her in person, which was fantastic.
Yep.
So while we met her at Coco, and while she was there, she picked up one of the patterns that I had bought from Coco as well, and that was Trick or Treat Town from Flossabilities. And she did mention that maybe we would do that one as a sell. So, because I have the pattern, I'm more than happy to do that. Amy, you just let me know when we're starting it.
Yeah. Another one to add into Spooktober?
It's already in my list.
Oh, it's already in the list.
I was going to start it regardless, but if we both start it on the same day, that might be nice.
Yeah.
We message and update each other. We did the same thing with our Titanic projects. When we stitch on them, it's like at the end of the day, we'd send each other pictures.
I would laugh if it came up on the wheel first.
We'll see.
Right at the beginning.
We will see. So that's, I have watched some others, but that was one I definitely wanted to mention for that reason.
Yeah, I watched Amy's, and when she said doing about the sale with us, I'm like, what? Hang on, you pause. Wait a second. What?
Just me, because when she was at Coco and she bought the pattern, I said, oh, I've got that one too. We should do a sale. So
yeah. So that's why I was asking Kylie, like, do you know anything about a sale?
Yes, I do, because it's all about me. It's all me.
All right. I watched Adelaide.
Yes.
I caught up with the rest of her Space September
I still
videos.
I need to.
And she also has out her Halloween plans, 31 days of Halloween. So her and I have a couple of projects that are similar or the same.
Same. I do too.
Yeah. And one of the ones she had was Halloween calendar in her background. And
which she finished last year.
She did, yeah. And I didn't finish because I only found out about it a couple of days beforehand when she put out her her Halloween plans last year.
You got enabled by her.
I did. And I was busily trying to get all the frame finished. And then I got a couple of 6-ish days done.
You're up to day 7 or
Day
something.
7, I think, yeah. So yeah, I saw that one in the background and I was like, yes, I really want to finish that one.
Yeah.
So that's my focus. And guess what?
What?
She's also starting Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio. So I had a little conversation with her yesterday about it. However, I'm not sure when she's starting it in the month of October because she
Probably when
already
she
has
does
a
a wheel spin.
Halloween. Yeah, she already has a planned start for the 31st, which is when I plan to start it with a few other friends.
Yeah, and I started last year.
Yes.
And I'll be continuing on with it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the other one I watched was Untwist Your Stitches Rose. Hi, Rose. She has had a 2-year Flosstubes.
Congratulations, yay.
Yeah,
We're not
and
far behind you.
It crept up on her and then she put out a video and so yeah, I watched that and I've already said congrats and all the things, but now I've publicly said it.
Nice.
But yeah, it's nice when you have a Flosstubes and it's recognised. So yeah.
Very good.
And other than that, I've just been busy sewing, so I can't really listen to much while I've been sewing.
No.
I mean, I listen to the radio, but it's kind of background noise, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need to sort of tune in and look at it.
And once you know a song, you can just sort of sing along in your head and you don't need to listen as such.
No, and the radio is not something you need to look at.
That's right.
Whereas if somebody's like, look at this project,
Yeah.
you're like, what?
Finger
And
goes
then say
under
your
the needle.
finger.
No.
And I restarted watching Supernatural again, the TV show, while I'm stitching on my mandala. So yeah, when I'm stitching on that one, I'm watching Supernatural.
Yep.
Being on a black fabric and linen, and I need, a light under it and a light over it and a magnifier and all the things. That's not what I'm taking
And a lot of the
anywhere.
time you just need background noise, like when you're concentrating with something like that. So,
But no, because it's been so long since I watched the first season, I'm like, I remember this one. You know? Or some bits I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah.
I pay a bit of attention. And
I was rewatching Charmed a little while ago,
Charmed.
and then I was like, oh, I don't remember that. And then like
everything.
5 minutes down the track, I was like, oh, I remember that now.
I have watched Charmed so many times that you could literally put me down in the middle of any episode and I could tell you what's happening and who the demon is. And
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, take you to trivia if it's based on Charmed.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I know my husband, we were watching other shows, he was in Charmed. She was in Charmed. I watched Supernatural, Bisha Collins, he was in Charmed.
I did that the other night while we were watching TV together, and Richard said, oh, that's the lady from Law and Order. And I was like, no, it's not. No, that's not the lady. I know the lady you talk about. That's not her. And anyway, I Googled it to show him, and then we paused it, and he was like, oh, yeah, it's not her. It just looks similar,
Yeah. No,
anyway.
I can pretty much have 6 degrees of any show to Charmed.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And even movies.
That's another episode.
You want to test me?
Otherwise, we will be going over time.
Yeah, no.
Alrighty.
That's all we've got for today.
That's enough craziness for this video.
I haven't even had coffee yet. Yeah, that's all we've got for you today.
Yep.
See, it is shorter. Yeah, I didn't say it, so it got to be shorter.
Yeah.
We do have a Buy Me a Coffee link down below if you would like to support us financially. We use those funds to run competitions occasionally, so it helps us with the cost of prizes and postage. That is the only thing we use it for. There's no pressure, but if you would like to, the option is there.
That's
links below. We would love it if you would like and subscribe to our videos because we are still trying to boost our numbers up.
Yep.
And they've gone up a little bit again, which is lovely. So thank you to our new subscribers for boosting our numbers. So if you haven't already subscribed, we would muchly appreciate it. And like the video, share with your friends, leave us a comment.
We love the comments.
We do. Let us know what you're stitching or what you've enjoyed from our video today, or any suggestions of what you would like to see in the future.
If you'd like to see us talk about something in particular, let us know. We're open to it.
If there's a project Ro hasn't done for a year and you'd like to see it.
Yeah, because apparently the way to get me to work on it is to call me out.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
Do it nicely, though. Please do it nicely.
Yeah, be nice about it.
Yeah.
But we will have a Spooktober video out shortly. And until next time,
Stay crafty.